Now that we have more information and have details that we can confirm, I'd like to confirm some of that information with you, possibly present some things that you may or may not know. A lot of this information has already, through various sources, become public. Nonetheless, we are taking the opportunity to confirm that for you today. First of all, from the first call at 1:01 p.m. until the suspect was taken into custody 20 minutes later, our dispatchers received a total of 28 911 or emergency calls related to the shooting. This information was instrumental in apprehending the suspect as it led to the critical description of a vehicle which was apprehended a very short period of time later. And I would point out that the second shooting has been reported by some agencies as having occurred in Leawood. Village Siloam is also in Overland Park, so these crimes were committed totally in Overland Park. I would like to express my gratitude to the Kansas Highway Patrol, the Leawood and Olathe Police Departments, and the Johnson County Sheriff's Office in responding to our initial request for assistance during this active shooter incident. As you may understand, active shooters are fluid events, and we have a protocol in this area where multiple agencies will respond and flood the area with any kind of support necessary, and we are very grateful to our local community partners. As has been reported in the press, we now will go ahead and verify the names of the victims. Again, please understand we offer our sympathy and our condolences. I cannot imagine the tragedy and the loss of a family member, let alone two family members, but certainly all those involved deserve both our respect, our concern, and our grief. Dr. William Lewis Corporon, 69 years old, of Overland Park. His grandson, Rhett Griffin Underwood, who was 14, of Stillwell, Kansas. Both were fatally shot at the Jewish community campus. And Teresa Terry Rose Lomano, 53, Kansas City, Missouri, fatally shot at the Village Shalom Retirement Center. Her maiden name was Hastings. She was a member of St. Peter's Catholic Church, Kansas City, Missouri, and she was working at the Children's Center for the Visually Impaired. At the time of the shooting, she was visiting her mother, who is at Village Shalom and had been visiting her mother every Sunday for some time. We are starting to receive calls from people with possible information related to the case. These are vital to us. These witnesses didn't realize at the time that they may have seen something or have important information on this case, but now have begun to contact our investigators based upon the context of what there was. The Overland Park Police Department is asking if anyone believes they may have information about this case or the suspect, please do not hesitate to call 913-895-6910. Again, the number is 913-895-6910, or the FBI at 816-512-8200. Also has been reported we have arrested Frazier Glenn Cross, Jr., a 73-year-old white male from Aurora, Missouri. He also goes by the alias of Glenn Frazier Miller. We have unquestionably determined through the work of local and federal law enforcement agencies that this was a hate crime. Now, yesterday it became fairly apparent that it was probably a hate crime. But as we told you yesterday, we needed the verification of some investigation to make this determination. It's more than just an opinion, it's actually a legal status, and it took us a while to reach all of the triggers which allow us the opportunity to say officially we believe this to be a hate crime.